All right, well, I have resistance to this weather. I was thinking of a good transition. Meteorologist Damon Matson joining us. Behind you, though, it kind of looks a little hazy out there.
See, and when you tried to say that, Shanika, I was like, wait a minute, it's warmer. Shanika should like this weather, but I think you're talking about the rain and the storms, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We have a beautiful start so far. That is the good news. But yeah, as we go through the afternoon, evening, it's going to get a little bit bumpy out there for some of us, and for many, it's just going to be that little dose of rainfall. For now, though, we do have these sunnier skies, and you may have noticed our camera shaking just a little bit. Yeah, there's some wind funneling in this warmth and humidity ahead of the rain and the storms. Temperatures have already reached the lower 80s. That's where our high temperatures were back on Wednesday. But yeah, most of the area climbing already into that warmer stretch here in the mid 80s. Out west, Kaiser Cumberland, it's cooler, but that's because the rain has already arrived in parts of our western counties. And yes, for the first time in several days, we have some green on this dew point map. We are feeling that little bit of mugginess, which will act as a bit of fuel for any sort of rain and storms that do funnel in later on. And here is what is funneling in those warmer temperatures and that added humidity. We have southerly winds. They are breezy at times, gusting to around 20 miles per hour. And we'll continue to see these same breezy winds until the front and until that bit of rainfall sweeps through. Now, here's where things stand at this hour. It is quiet around the district. Nothing at all is happening yet. But as you look back toward parts of Frederick County, Virginia, up into the eastern panhandle, rainfall just starting to move into the Martinsburg area, and then parts of western Maryland seeing a few showers. That's where the activity is at this point. And again, at worst, we're only seeing a couple of heavy downpours mixed in out there. But as we get later into the afternoon, we do warm things up just a little bit more, and some of those showers and storms become a little bit more organized. We do have the chance for a few stronger storms. The entire area is highlighted still in a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather. That means that most of the area, no concerns at all. You're not going to see any sort of stronger storm, but the chance is not zero that we do get a couple of stronger storms sweeping over parts of the DMV later this afternoon. And if those develop, well, they could bring a little dose of gusty winds. So here's how it goes heading toward the middle of the afternoon. We don't see much of an eastward movement with all of this activity as of yet. We'll see scattered showers and those thunderstorms hugging the I-81 corridor, just barely leaking into northern Virginia, north central Maryland. Now, as we move on into the evening time, that's when things pick up and it starts to move eastward. Again, the window of most active weather around the district is still during that peak evening commute, anywhere from 4 to 6 o'clock. We'll start to see that rainfall sweeping on in. And again, notice the reds on the map. Those could be that little bit of heavy rainfall and a few of those thunderstorms. Now, 7 o'clock, still going to be a bit soggy across most of the area. Any bit of thunderstorm activity will already be sweeping eastward, though, toward the Chesapeake Bay. And by no later than 9, 10 o'clock tonight, any storms will be out of here. There could be a few lingering showers out there for the first half of the night, but that is also going to quickly exit by midnight, and we are quieter as we head into the day on Friday, and we see a fair amount of sunshine. So like I just mentioned, again, we'll keep our eye out for the potential of a couple stronger storms with the gusty wind. Otherwise, the rest of us will pick up some much needed rainfall here today. Friday, it's drying out and it stays very warm and muggy. It's going to feel like summertime again with temperatures near 90, and that will be fuel for the next front, the next round of rain and storms that is expected on Saturday during the afternoon and evening. Now, after we have a noisy start to the weekend, once that front is through, a major cool down takes shape. We'll have highs in the 70s heading into early next week.